When you're working in AutoCAD, you need to make sure that each of the objects that you create, such as doors, windows, openings, hidden detail, electric cables, anything, it needs to be on its own layer. Now, the reason you need to do that is so that you can distinguish objects on a drawing. You can have lots and lots of layers on a drawing, thousands of layers even. And obviously you want to be able to make sure that you can distinguish them by colour, by line type, and perhaps sometimes by line weight as well. So let's have a look now at working with the Layer Properties Manager. We have the default layer in our new drawing, which is layer 0 right there. You can see it in the pull down menu. But if we go up here to the Layers panel, that's in the Home tab here on the ribbon, and there's the Layer Properties right there. So we click on that icon, and there's the Layer Properties Manager. Now, this is palette driven. As you can see, the title bar is vertical. Any AutoCAD palette has a vertical title bar right there. Now, you can, if you want to, auto hide it. If I click on auto hide and move away, it just shows it like that. And then when I hover over the title bar, it appears. For the purposes of what we're doing though, I'm going to leave auto hide off. Now, we have our default layer 0, and as you can see, the green tick is there indicating it is the current drafting layer, and you can see that up here at the top of the Layer Properties Manager. Now, we need to create some new layers. I'm going to create 3 new layers. Now, there's a little trick here. Watch. If I click on New, it prompts me now for the first new layer. Now, that is a layer called Polylines. Okay? Like so. Now, don't change your color. Don't change your line type over here to the right. Press the comma key on the keyboard, and it automatically creates another new layer. So I can type in there now circles, which is my next new layer. I press the comma key, and the last one is going to be lines, like so. Then you press enter, and then you can change the colors. So my polylines there, I'm going to click on the color. I'm going to make them red and use that color there and OK it. That goes red. My circles are going to be green, like so. And my lines are going to be yellow. So I just click on each color, select a color I want, and I OK it. And it adopts those colors in the Layer Properties Manager. Now, my lines are going to give a new line type too. So I click on the word continuous there. I click on load, and I'm going to go and find my dashed line, which is just there. There you go, dashed. So I OK that. I select dash now from the line type list and OK that. And my lines are now dashed. So I've added a line type. What I'm also going to do is change their line weight from the default as well. And I'm going to give that a much thicker line weight, something like 0.5 millimeters. And I'm going to OK that. So as you can see, they're dashed on a 0.5 millimeter line weight. So I've now got 3 new layers. So I close the Layer Properties Manager. I've already got a polyline here. We used that, didn't we, for our limits. I'm going to select that now. And what I can do is I can right click and go to Properties on that shortcut menu, or if I hit Escape, I can use the pull down menu here. And I can say I want that to be on the Polylines layer by just clicking on Polylines and hitting Escape again to deselect. Very quick and very easy. Now, what I can also do in the Layer Properties Manager is I can change the current layer. So I'm going to double click next to circles there and make that the current layer. Close the Layer Properties Manager. I'm going to quickly now draw a circle here on the Draw panel, again in the Home tab. There's circle there. Just click on the default circle and you specify a center point. So click, drag for radius, and click again. So there's my circle. I then change the layer again. So Layer Properties Manager, double click next to lines now, and I'll make that the current layer. Close the Layer Properties Manager. And all I'm going to do now is draw a line. So I click on the line command again in the draw panel here, click on line, and I'm just going to draw a line here from roughly the center of my square, somewhere into the circle there like that, and then press enter to finish. So I now have 3 objects available to me. They've all been developed using the Layer Properties Manager, and they're all on different layers. Now the lines layer has a dashed line type with a line weight. I need to switch the line weights on. So close the Layer Properties Manager. And if I come down here to the status bar, see this one here, Show Hide Line Weight. When I switch the line weights on, there's the thick line weight, the 0.5mm line weight that we set. If I click on it again, just toggles it off. It's very useful to be able to toggle line weights on and off, just for clarification sometimes. So that's your Layer Properties Manager in AutoCAD 2011.